Let us bifurcate science that we have learned till now into its branches. Science is divided into 5 main branches, which is chemistry, physics, biology, earth sciences, and space sciences. Out of this 5, we are going to concentrate only on the main 3 branches of science, that is physics, biology, and chemistry. Let us define what is physics. Physics is the natural science that involves the study of matter and its motion through space and time, along with the related concepts such as energy and force. More broadly, it is the analysis of nature conducted in order to understand how the universe behaves, from the largest objects, spatial objects like planets, to the smallest ones, atoms. A search for patterns or rules or laws for the behavior of all physical objects. There are a lot of laws we are going to learn in physics. Let us define what is biology. Biology means the study of life. Bio means life and logy means study. This allows scientists to examine the natural world. It helps to know about the interaction between each other, also about how organisms change over time. There are many sub-branches of biology like botany, which talks about plants, zoology, which talks about animals, and microbiology, which deals with microorganisms. Organisms. What are organisms? Living things. All living things are known as organisms. Microorganisms like bacteria, protists, there are microorganic plants, fungi, also microorganic animals, and there are mega animals like us. All are considered as organic beings. Non-living things are inorganic. Let us now concentrate on the main topic, that is chemistry. What is chemistry? Chemistry is the study of matter and its changes from one substance to another. Chemistry is central to all sciences, that is physics, biology, geology, astronomy. Learning about chemistry teaches us about the benefits and risks associated with chemicals and will help us to be an informed citizen and make intelligent choices concerning the world around us. Chemistry also teaches us to solve problems and communicate with others in an organized and logical manner. So we are going to deal with chemistry. Our topic is Introduction to Chemistry. Now, chemistry is further divided into its branches, the main branches being organic chemistry and inorganic chemistry. Organic chemistry mostly deals with carbon-containing compounds. It's not only carbon, it has carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, and so on. Basically, compounds found in organic things that are living things. It is dealt mostly in pharmaceuticals and plastics. Inorganic chemistry, in general, does not contain carbon compounds, but carbon and singular carbon elements can be included in inorganic chemistry. Examples are minerals, metals, nonmetals, and semiconductors. Out of these 2 branches, we basically concentrate on the 2 compounds we are going to learn in future in our chemistry, that are organic compounds which contain carbon and other elements and generally found in living organisms. Inorganic compounds which do not usually contain carbon and combining with other elements, but carbon on a singular way can be included in inorganic compound. The combination of organic and inorganic together forms some chemical compounds which are helpful to us. Excuse. When we hear the word science laboratory, the first thing comes into our minds are the movies, sci-fi movies, science fiction movies like Avengers, Hulk, and we just be so amazing thing, like lot of apparatus experiments going on. So let's just concentrate on the chemistry laboratory and what are the apparatus we are going to deal with. These are some of the imagination we create in our mind when we talk about lab. So let's concentrate on our chemistry apparatus, basic apparatus, glass apparatus. Now this figure comes here is of a test tube, generally known as a glass test tube. These test tubes are open at one end and closed at one. They are used generally for heating chemicals, studying reactions. There are certain kind of hard glass test tubes which are made up of Pyrex, generally used for boiling and lot of heating chemical reactions. Now the second apparatus coming into the picture are beaker. Beaker again are of different calibrations. They have different graduations. The markings over them are known as calibrations. We can see in the second figure 10, 20, 30, 40. So beaker is generally a container with a lip at one end, and they are available in all different sizes. They are used for holding, pouring and mixing solutions. Now the picture we see here are some apparatus. This one is a round at bottom, and such kind of apparatus which we hold or which we use are known as flask. This basically is a round bottom flask. Now this round bottom flask has a special feature which is the roundness at the bottom, which enables the heat to spread uniformly. Now generally heat to spread uniformly means it is used for heating gas preparations where a lot of heating is required. The second type of flask we are going to learn are the flat bottom flask. In the picture you see clearly the glass is standing on a table. It is resting properly on a table, so the bottom is flat. Now the flat bottom, this glass flask are usually used for gas preparations where heating is not required. So uniform spread of heat is not required here. The third kind of flask which we are seeing here are conical in shape, and also they are available in different features. Now different calibrations, different graduations. This flask are known as conical flask based on its shape, and it is used for storage and mixing of various liquids and solutions. This is another kind of flask again. It has a bent tube and another opening where a cork can be used. Now this second figure we see it is clamped on a stand wherein from bottom we can provide heat and used for experiments such as distillation, which you've already seen, distillation of water. We saw one experiment in 4th or 5th. Now here this is generally used for distillation, and this flask is known as retort flask, and the bottom is round, so definitely heat can spread uniformly. Distillation experiments and distillation of acids, this flask is generally used. Now let's summarize. We are done with today's topic. So what have we learned? 3 main branches of science: physics, biology and chemistry. We have done with the definition of all 3 branches. We have also learned that chemistry is divided into 2 main branches: organic chemistry and inorganic chemistry. Organic chemistry deals with hydrocarbons and elements present in living things. Inorganic chemistry deals with other elements including carbon as a single element. Chemistry laboratory contains of many basic apparatus. Some of the basic glass apparatus like test tube, beakers, flask and their uses etc. we have done today. So student, that's it for today. Have a nice day. Thank you.